Hello, ladies. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, California is the place to be if you're an inmate looking for a little bit of that sweet, sweet action. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, under the beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, amazing leadership of folks like Gavin Newsom and our amazing, wonderful, you can see my sarcasm, right? President, who's barely conscious, Joe Biden. These folks, they're so smart, they're so intelligent. They're putting transgender men who identify as women into the prison that they identify with. Something like that's on the horizon. The men are coming. The men are coming. No pun intended, I guess. 255 California prison inmates have requested transfer to women's prison since January. And what can I say? Bad idea, right? Right? No? You don't think so? Yeah, we're going to talk about it next. Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here. This is episode 118 of the American Reveille Podcast. And if you are a female inmate in the California prison system and you're listening to this show right now and you're feeling anxiety, you're feeling stress, you're all tightened up, all stressed out, all freaking out about the fact that 261 men, right? That says 255 up there, but it's something like 261 are trying, all right, these men identify as women. They're trying to come to the female prison systems in California, all right? And if they get their way, women are going to have to defend themselves from transgender women who may be feeling in heat. Is that the word? Can we put that, or is that too animalistic? They might be feeling a little bit hot under the collar. They may be women, right? They may be transgender women, but they also may identify as lesbians. So that's not rape, is it? Well, that's got to be freaking stressful. So if you're stressed the hell out, do me a favor, all right? You obviously have some sort of phone or some sort of community computer, right? Inside the female woman's prison in the California penal system. So do me a favor, head to ancientlifeoil.com, www.ancientlifeoil.com. You can't smoke weed in prison, but you can have CBD oil because it's 100% THC free. It's an amazing, amazing product. It is made here in the United States. It takes away your stress, takes away your anxiety, does all kinds of amazing things. It has these amazing benefits. You can Google that stuff, DuckDuckGo that stuff, and find out what CBD oil can do for you. But I am telling you, all right, this will take the edge off right away. It doesn't, you won't hallucinate. You won't pop on that piss test. So don't worry. The prison guards will not have an issue. All right. Take the stress away right now. And, it will at least free your mind enough so you could plan some sort of elaborate system, some sort of shank, some sort of device or weaponry or way to get out of there so that you can save yourself from the men once they, well, the fee-men, the she-men, the men-women, the women, men, whatever they are, once they find out that the carrots are sliced and they get mad. Listen, guys, ancientlifeoil.com. Well, ladies, ancientlifeoil.com. Well, whatever you are, ancientlifeoil.com. ancientlifeoil.com, promo code James. That is free shipping and handling. Get yourself some CBD oil. Stop it. All right. It's 2021. Stop being a little freaking, oh, that's weird. The stigma, the stereotype. You're not smoking weed. You're taking CBD oil. You don't get high. All right. That's all you need to know. You don't get high. It just helps out where help is needed most, especially for the lovely ladies who will now be fearing for their life in the California prison system because, folks, the Epic Times is reporting that the men are coming. The men are coming, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming everywhere. 255 California prison inmates have requested transfer to women's prisons since January. If you're even slightly impressed that we have had the balls to even cover this subject, all right, if you go, holy shit, I can't believe someone's talking about this. I can't believe someone had the cojones to put an episode out like this. Do me a favor, show your appreciation by going to www.americanreveille.com. That's Reveille. If you're wondering how the hell to spell Reveille or how it even goes, it's Reveille, Reveille, all hands, Reveille, AmericanReveille.com, REVEILLE/support us. Go to hit the support us there. You'll see it. It says support us on the website. You can donate through PayPal there using your card. I greatly appreciate it. It goes right back into the American Reveille LLC, and we use it to fund spreading the word about what we do, getting the word out, growing the company. None of it goes in my pocket, all right? It goes right into what we're doing, waking patriots up and empowering them with the information they need to push our agenda forward. But the men are coming. They are coming, and they are coming hard. The Daily Caller News Foundation wrote this. I guess I'll have to put a mature rating on this episode because there's only so many times I can say no pun intended. Let's read. Since January, 261 California prison inmates have requested transfers to prisons aligning with their gender identity. The California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation told the Daily Caller News Foundation Tuesday. Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom signed SB 132 into law in January, a bill that requires the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, CDCR, to ask every individual entering the department's custody to specify their pronouns, their gender identity, and whether they identify as transgender, non-binary, or intersex. Since when did prisoners get rights? I think that's a problem. Why aren't people getting rehabilitated? I don't know, because we give everybody an Xbox 360 and they get to identify as a pineapple if they want. I don't know. What's Mike's problem? Oh, he's a hammerhead shark this week. The law prevents CDCR from disciplining the individual if that I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. A hammerhead shark. I'm an idiot. The law prevents CDCR from disciplining the individual if that individual refuses to give this information, allowing for this information to be updated later on, and requires staff to use the gender pronouns that the individual requested. That means that if you're a prison guard and Joe says, I'm Jill now, and you say, whatever, Joe, you're getting in trouble with the boss. You're going to get written up at work for calling the prisoner by the wrong name. All right. It also requires the CDCR house the individual in a correctional facility designated for men or women based upon the individual's preference. Similar legislation has been passed in Connecticut or Massachusetts. Somebody get me the rape data. The rape data. Since the bill went into effect in January, 261 inmates have requested gender-based housing transfers. Gender-based housing transfers. The CDCR told the DCNF Tuesday about those transfers. The vast majority of these requests were from inmates requesting to be transferred to female facilities. Ooh la la. And only 6 inmates didn't request to be in a women's facility. All right? Seriously. It was like 6 hardcore chicks that were like, yeah, I'm going to go in there with the big dogs. And then the rest, come on. How many of those guys were actually transgender and actually are women now in their minds and in their hearts? And how many of them were like, yeah, some of these chicks, they're going to want this, Long Johnson. They're going to want it. If anybody can remember that meme, put it in the comment section. I'll give you a shout out. 255. All right, 255 are from transgender women and non-binary incarcerated people who are requesting to be housed in a female institution, and 6 are from transgender men and non-binary incarcerated people who are requesting to be housed in a male institution, Deputy Press Secretary Terry Thornton told the DCNF. CDCR has not denied a single gender-based housing request, the spokesman confirmed. Again, somebody! The rape data! The CDCR has approved... Oh, wait. There is none? Yeah, they'll never get that, right? Yeah, no data. No data. Yeah, there's no data. I'm actually pretending. I'm not talking to anybody over there. That's how good I am, or how absolutely out of my mind I am. The CDCR has approved 21 of the requests. 4 of these 21 have been transferred to Central California's women's facility in Chowchilla. I'm sorry. Okay. The women's lockup. You know, where the men are trying to go to, like chinchilla, but chow, like chow down, like chowing down on a hearty meal, chowchilla. Okay. 2 of the 21 have changed their minds, Thornton said. A spokesman. All right. The spokesman said that as of April 2nd, 1,129 incarcerated people self-identify as transgender, non-binary, and intersex. The two have changed their mind. They probably got sent to like this division. They were like thinking like, I'm going to go to the women's prison and it's going to be awesome. And there's just going to be like hot, big titted chicks everywhere in prison bikinis, like a Poison music video, maybe these. And then they got there and it was just like 900-pound, just full on LGBT, sorry, if you would have gone through with the full transgender and lopped off your wee-wee, I would have made out with you, but because you have a dick, I hate you, you're part of the patriarchy. Some of these women that have been in prison that long, they're probably not updated on the new like gender pronouns and stereotypes. It's probably very awkward. But it probably wasn't what they thought it would be. They probably got there and they were like, oh my God, you guys have to do like physical, like PT like twice a day and jump thrusts and squats. They're doing laps around the freaking community pool at the women's prison. They're like, screw this. I want to go back to eating cans of tuna and getting tattoos. And, I miss Big Willie. Big Willie was nice to me. He always spit on it. Anyway, prison inmates at Chowchilla told the Los Angeles Times that men are coming and that the prisoners should anticipate sexual violence. Now, all BS aside, we made a lot of jokes. That's not right. That's not fair to the female inmates. Prison inmates at Chowchilla told the Los Angeles Times that men are coming and that the prisoners should anticipate sexual violence. I don't think that that's acceptable whatsoever. I think that this whole militant transgender movement is destroying women's rights, plain and simple. And I think you believe that too. That if, quote, here, let's get back to reading this, right? I lost my place for a second. That if we think it's bad now, be prepared for the worst, that it's going to be off the hook. It's going to be jumping. 41-year-old Tamikia Johnson told the publication that staffers said they say we're going to need a facility that's going to be like a maternity ward, that we're going to have an inmate program where inmates become nannies. Yeah, they're going to get pregnant. Prisoners fear that inmates requesting transfers are lying about their gender identity in order to be transferred to women's prisons, the LA Times reported. This has slowed down the transfer process, according to the publication. Well, yeah, they're afraid. And when did women lose the right to be afraid? As soon as these folks don't identify as men anymore, the women lose the right to be afraid of them. Oh, they're no longer a man. Don't worry about that big hanging dangly penis and balls. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. That's just a big labia. That ain't a ball. That ain't a ball sack. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, girl. I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like women were silent allies of the transgender movement. All right. And now that movement, it's not looking for equality. It's looking for dominance, and it's attacking women. Women are losing their rights. All right. This is not right. It's not right. It doesn't matter if they're a prisoner or not. It doesn't. Thornton told the LA Times that meetings and discussions have helped to dispel any fears and that a person's gender identity is self-reported, and CDCR will evaluate any request submitted by an incarcerated person for gender-based housing. The prison system requested several $1 million from California for implementing the law, Thornton said. All right, so this is messed up. Only in California, right? Well, no, it said Massachusetts, Connecticut, a couple other places. Think about this. Then our taxpayer dollars are going to have to go for children born into the penal system. What are we going to do with those kids? We already don't take care of our kids here. We've got tens of thousands of migrant children at the southern border. I saw that heartbreaking video today of that kid that was left by that group who's like, I'm lost. I brought tears to my eyes. We can't even take care of our own kids. And now we're going to have, how screwed up are these freaking poor kids going to be? When Jill, 6'4", 350-pound Jill, raped Sally in the female Chowchilla prison system, and now we got baby whatever. Baby whatever is going to be, we're going to have plenty of freaking material for like season 5 of Dexter, because that's what's going to happen to that kid. This is messed up, man. All right, women, you should be outraged. You should be standing up, all right? You should be raising a spatula to the sky in anger. I'm totally kidding. Please don't get mad at me. My wife's already going to punch me for saying that. I'm just kidding. But seriously, women should be pissed. Women should be pissed. Everybody should be pissed. This isn't fair. This is a whole can of worms that have been opened up, and it's only going to get worse, and nobody's going to do anything about it until shit hits the fan and all hell breaks loose. All right, guys, it ain't cool. It ain't cool. You need to know about this stuff. I know it seems like it shouldn't affect you and it doesn't affect you, but eventually it will affect you. This is your tax dollars hard at work. You're paying for this, and you paying for this, you not saying anything about this, you being silent about this is your silent consent allowing this to happen. All right. They will push it further and further and further and further. All right. Eventually, you'll have transgender teachers having sexual relationships with 8th graders. And then when you get involved as a parent, they'll call you a bigot and they'll arrest you from being involved in your children's relationship because your child identifies as a transgender adult on Wednesday evenings. Get your shit together, guys. This is getting real. It's absolutely getting real. 118. That was that. That's episode 118. And we're going to go to 119 next because that's going to make me super happy. We're going to be talking about a mayor in Las Vegas, the mayor of North Las Vegas, who was a Democrat, and he's switching to Republican because the Democrats have become psychopaths. So I'm going to have fun doing that episode. That's going to be the next one. So stay tuned for that. Listen, if you're on Gab, follow me on there. I'm American_Reveille. Same on Instagram, same on Rumble, same on YouTube, same on Odyssey, ODYSEE, American_Reveille at the James Lane on Parler. All right, you know where to donate at AmericanReveille.com. You know where to get a hold of me at AmericanReveille.com. If you are an artist, if you have great ideas, if you do marketing, if you do copywriting, if you can write ads, do ad buys, real good stuff like that, give me a holler. James Lane at AmericanReveille.com, American Reveille, REVEILLE.com. Let's talk some turkey. I need bloggers. I need new writers. We're expanding. So give me an email and I will give you an email in response. And then we can go from there. That's how that works, right? I'm easy to access. James Lane at AmericanReveille.com. Even if you just want to give me some feedback. I really appreciate you guys watching. I love you guys. I love what I do for you guys. And I hope that it's helping. I hope that you guys appreciate it and that it's making a difference. And once we enact this marketing plan that I have and we get past this censorship wall, you're going to see an explosion. It's exciting. It's amazing. And you are a gigantic part of it. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, give me that 5-star rating. And wherever you're listening or watching, please do me a favor, subscribe, follow along, hit the notification bell, comment, like, and share. Remember, stick around for a few minutes for a quick ad for Ancient Life Oil, ancientlifeoil.com, ANCIENT.com. Ancient, well, oh my God, I'm all backwards. ANCIENT Life Oil, ANCIENT lifeoil.com. Promo code James, free shipping and handling. Stick around for like 2 minutes. I got this amazing little ad I put together. You'll get to see the value that Ancient Life Oil can bring to you. Folks, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on episode 119 next. Let me get your attention for a second. I want to tell you about something. I want to share something with you that's very near and dear to me. All right, guys, I have joint pain. I'm sure it's no secret by now, all right? I have joint pain, I have hip pain, I have elbow pain, I have inflammation, all right? I get stressed out. I'm going through so much political news doing this podcast, so much. You can imagine how stressful that is, all right? How much anxiety that can cause, how many sleepless nights I have. But folks, I've been taking CBD oil for a while now. All right, for a while now, and it's fantastic. And a while ago, just a little while ago, I came across Ancient Life Oil, all right? And I got it from ancientlifeoil.com. And this stuff is fantastic, all right? It's the best source, the best and most trusted source for CBD oil in the United States. It's 100% pure. It's 100% THC free, no psychoactive effects, no high, nothing like that, just pure CBD, pure relief from all of those issues, relief from sleeplessness, relief from anxiety, relief from stress, from inflammation, right? Relief from joint pain, relief from all of these things that could really hinder your daily life, your daily activities, really put you in a bad place. This stuff lifts your mood up. It's fantastic. All right, it's legal in all 50 states. People are really experiencing wonderful change in their life, basically doing something that people have been doing for thousands of years, guys. If you head to ancientlifeoil.com, ancientlifeoil.com, the same place I went, all right, the same place I went to get the stuff, you can go on there, use promo code James, JAMES, at ancientlifeoil.com, ANCIENT, Life Oil, ANCIENT, lifeoil.com, promo code James, JAMES, promo code James, free shipping and delivery, folks, free shipping and delivery. Guys, this is a great product. You are missing out if you need to do CBD and you're just not doing it for some reason, guys. I don't know what's stopping you anymore. It's 2021. Folks, if you want relief from these issues, you want to do it in a natural way without taking medications, you want to do it in a way that's helpful. I have found CBD oil to be very beneficial, and I believe it will be very beneficial for you as well. So one more time, ancientlifeoil.com,